What's up, backpackers? Jaxx coming at you here. Hey, I wanted to share with you guys what's in my backpack. I'm going on a 4-day trip to Savage Gulf and figured I'd share with you what I'm bringing with me. Right now, my pack is at 11.4 ounces. That is not including food. I do have my fuel in there for my stove, but no food as of yet. Okay? First thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to be wearing. I know a couple of you last time asked me what I was wearing. So, shoes, Salomon Pro 3D, they're the Gore-Tex shoes. I'm wearing just a pair of, brand is Exficio. They're just basically a nylon pair of underwear. I've got a pair of short length smart wool footy socks. Got a pair, these are the same as I wore last time. They're just the Columbia Omni Shade convertible pants. And my shirt is a long sleeve vented, I call them like fishing shirt, but the brand is Worldwide Sportsman. I got this particular one on Amazon, but I think Bass Pro Shops sells the exact same one. Okay, so that's just what I'm wearing. I do have some extra clothes in there, but that's what I'm going to be wearing most of the time on the trail, except for the shirt will switch. Pants, I'm never changing pants. Never really changing underwear either. Socks, maybe. Okay, so start off. Okay. First thing we got here is this is just a pair, a foam pad that I've sewn into a piece of tie bag. Doesn't really weigh anything. I knew you'd probably ask me for a weight, but I'm going to tell you right now. I've got my little scale here. 3 ounces. Actually, 3.3 ounces. That's all that weighs. Okay, and what I use this for, I use it and put in my hammock at night, put my feet on it, put my shins on it in case they get cold. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I lay it out, put my gear on it to keep my gear off the ground. Also use it as fold it up and use it as a sit pad. Wonderful. Wouldn't leave home without it from now on. Phone, it's the Samsung Galaxy. One thing I will be doing, I'm going to save 2 ounces just by taking the case off. So I was at 11.4 ounces. By getting rid of the case, I'll be down to 11.2 ounces. And a buff will be coming. My trusty heavy GSI coffee cup. I use this for drinking water, coffee, tea, whatever. It is heavy, but I sacrifice and I bring it. 3.6 ounces. So that's what you're looking at. This right here, I use this. It's just a little Nutter Butter plastic cup. I use it basically for taking my water, for filtering my water. I take the water and I just kind of dump it into my these little Evernew bottles here. Inside of it, I just keep my pack cover. It's a Z-Packs pack cover. It weighs nothing. Sawyer Mini. I'm bringing 2 of the Evernew bottles. They're 67 ounces a piece. A lot of people go, why are you bringing 2? Well, I bring 2 because I put my dirty water, put my dirty water in here, and then I'll attach my Sawyer Mini on here and then filter into this clean one. Then that way, when this one's full, I know it's clean water. If I'm in a place and I don't know when I'm going to be getting water again, I can always fill this up with dirty, use this, then when this is empty, filter into that again. That's just me. That's what I do. You don't want to do it, don't do it. hammock suspension. Very, very light. 5 ounces. If you want to know about my suspension, basically, I'll tell you real quick. It's the Dutch clips with 6-foot tree straps. Then I'm using the new hammock anchors. If you want to know about it, shoot me a message or check my other video. I did a video on this suspension. It's awesome. I love it. I carry this. It's full of, I got spices in here, salt, pepper, Tony Chachere's. I've got some baby aspirin in here, Aleve or Advil. Keep that in there. You guys all know what this is. This is just, I use this to, when I heat up my meals, I stick my meals in here and pretty much eat out of there so I don't burn my hand. And in the wintertime, it keeps my food warm. I also have the Sea to Summit, or actually this is not a Sea to Summit, it's made by Optimus. Titanium spoon. It's the one that's it's kind of polished right here, so the cheese and stuff, I don't know if you've ever had that problem, you got to scrape that off with your teeth. This one you really don't have to do it. Alright, next thing is I've got tent stakes in here, or whatever you have. Not tent stakes, I guess some people would use them as tent stakes. They're just the Z-Packs, titanium stakes. Basically I just use it for my tarp. I have 10 of them in here. These are really, really light. I bring 10 just in case, you know, one bends, one breaks. If a storm comes up, you know, I can go in porch mode. You know, that's why I bring 10. Don't have to, I really only need about 6, but I'm bringing 10. Okay, so now, my cook kit. I've showed you all this in the last video. Okay, so this cook kit is awesome. This cook kit with the stuff sack, .8 ounces, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, oh, gee, that's pretty heavy. Well, let me just show you what I got in here. This cook kit has this I cut down. It's just a sponge. I use it to clean. It's got 6 Esbit tabs in here. It's also got 2 small mini Bic lighters in here. It also has the windscreen and the pot stand. All that right there. I mean, it's light. This is made by, I think it's Toaks. It's made by Toaks. Anyway, if you're really, really that interested in it, you know, shoot me a message. I'll tell you exactly who made it. I'm pretty sure it's Toaks, but it may not be. But Esbit's where it's at, baby. I love it. Remember, I didn't take that Esbit on my last backpacking trip. I missed it. All right. Next up, I got a wallet. Basically, just got credit cards, money, whatnot in there. This is a light wallet. It's like a Cuban fiber type wallet. Don't remember what brand it is. Flow Fold, they call it. With all my stuff in it, it weighs 1.8 ounces. Got a whistle, just a Fox 40 whistle, and this is my headlamp. This is a really light headlamp. It's Bright Medic's the name of it. The headlamp in total weighs 1.1 ounces. Doesn't put out a lot of light, but it does the job. It gets the job done. Alright, so that's everything on the outside, so let's go with the insides. Okay. got Outdoor Research rain jacket. I think it's the helium, they call it, helium. It's 6.1 ounces. This is the monster. These are the rain pants. Coppin, 11 ounces. 11 ounces. I gotta do something about that. Too heavy. But it's supposed to rain. So, okay. So this right here, it's kind of weird, but this is pretty much doubles as my laundry bag. I keep clean clothes in here. I keep some dirty clothes in here. Also at night, I can use it for a pillow or to put up underneath my knees. And here's what I got. Don't know if I'm going to need this. It's a Black Rock Gear hat. This are a pair of Smart Wool pants. They're not long pants. They're kind of, you know, I don't know what you call them, little short pants, knickers, I guess you'd call them. I use these to sleep in, and some added warmth if I need it. I've got this. This is just a Stoic synthetic shirt, quick dry shirt. And 2 pairs of socks. Okay, so I know you're thinking, why are you bringing 3 pairs of socks? Well, I'm going to tell you. This pair of socks right here, I will only be wearing these to sleep in. That's it. Okay, these pair of socks, they're just a backup pair of socks. Don't really need them, because I'll be using the same, but, you know, if my feet get too stinky or they get too sweaty, you know, then I'll be able to switch into these if I want to, or if I stepped in a puddle of water. Even though I'm wearing Gore-Tex shoes, if my feet got soaked, I just use those. JCPenney puffer jacket. Z-Packs Cuban fiber tarp. Got my War Bonnet Blackbird hammock. Not using stuffed sacks anymore for my top quilt and underquilt. I just stuff them in there. This is my top quilt hammock gear, 20 degree. And my War Bonnet, or not, my Winter Yeti. 0 degree, that's probably overkill. But honestly, I weighed this and I weighed my synthetic kick-ass quilt, and it was heavier. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with that. And of course, I'm bringing the Z-Packs Arc Blast. We all know about that, doesn't weigh anything. Okay, hygiene kit. Hygiene kit is already in here. I'm not really going to go too much into that. I mean, it's just basic, you know, butt wipes, toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, tongue scraper, some other stuff, and that's it. And this will usually go on the front of me. I'll put candy bars, beef jerky, some other things in there. Okay. So without it was 11.4 ounces, and when I take that case off, we're going to be looking at 11.2 ounces. That's base weight, and my fuel's included. I do have my food bag here, and it's not completed yet. Right now I'm at 4 pounds for food. I'll only really have to put a few more things in here. I figure maybe 6 pounds, maybe less, that I'm going to be putting in there. So that's it, guys. The only thing I'm not mentioning here besides my food is the cameras that I'm filming with now, and extra batteries. So we'll have a ton of extra batteries. I think I got, using what I'm filming on here, I'm using 2 cameras, but I got the Canon Vixia HRF50, something like that. Yeah, HFR50. And I'm also using the GoPro Hero 3. The GoPro Hero 3 I usually carry in my hand the whole time because I don't use hiking poles. The other one I will keep, the other camera I'll keep in the Z-Pack's front pack so I can take it out, pretty much using that because I can get my zoom on and whatnot. That's it, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Hope you're interested in what's in my pack. If you have any questions or I missed anything, shoot me a message. You can get me, send me a PM on Hammock Forums, or you can send me a message on Google, Pinterest, Facebook, whatever. Anyway, have a good one, guys.